Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Single 8 Show with your host, Joe Mills.
Joseph Mills, your name is
The Single 8.
All right, do you see how
We're
it feels?
live, pal.
Do you see how that feels? You sit over there, you take a big bite of cookie, and I have to vamp for you, and you're drinking a huge gallon of water, and you're going to drink the whole gallon.
Calm down.
I'm having to vamp while you're drinking and just keep everything going.
This
Do you
is
see how it feels?
like a liter of water. You're fine.
Well, that's a lot for me to have to talk through while you drink it.
I'm sorry that I did a workout before it and I have to hydrate myself. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not. I'm really glad that you're doing such things and it's keeping you healthy and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about.
Me either. Let's talk.
Me either.
Yeah.
Well, when you don't know what to say,
We could talk about the dumpster fire within the U.S. right now.
we do that a lot. I need
Yeah.
a week break. But let's go ahead and start with a commercial and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
When you don't know what to say, you might as well play a game. That's right. At Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery, we give you the opportunity to play the game that you love, to spark the memories to talk about. At Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery, we have taken California's land usage restrictions seriously. And we have taken our 18 holes of championship golf and also have used them for burial spaces for your loved ones. That's right, at Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery, it's a place that they spent their life, so they may as well be there during their afterlife. At Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery, make the place you got your hole in one the place of your hole for one. Rolling Greens.
Yeah.
Now, speak of holding things off, I guzzled that Dr. Pepper before I did that commercial spot.
Yeah.
And it is amazing that I did not burp somewhere in the middle of that.
It normally for everyone happens like a couple minutes afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
It never like immediately after.
Yeah. Hey, so you start your internship Tuesday? Or next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
So I'm
Because-
gonna make you guys buy me breakfast stuff for the next little bit, since I'm gonna actually have time
You're
to
going to have
make-
time for breakfast.
to make myself a breakfast that I'm actually going to be able to eat and like.
I know that we've talked about the concept of your internship, but your internship, what is the time frame? You go from 11 to 3 or something like
11:30 to 3:30.
that? Oh, Lord, you're going to be able...
So I basically work the second half of the school day.
Yeah. So you need to judge out about 40 minutes for your walk, though,
Yeah.
I think.
For a day I'm walking there, I'm planning on leaving like 10:30, 10:45.
Yeah, to be there by noon or 11:30.
By 11:30.
Yeah, that'll give you a good hour, 45 minutes, or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll be good. Thankfully, your walk is just uphill the first little bit, and then it's all downhill. But, God bless, it's all uphill on the way back.
Yeah.
So, you're going to get those leg muscles built up.
Yep. I'm excited though. Yeah.
Is there anything that you're concerned about during your walk?
The obvious answer is assholes.
Yeah. Well,
All forms of them.
you know, most of the jerks along your route will be busy trying to get somewhere, or
Yeah.
there'll be so many cars and so many other people that if they tried to get anything from you that you didn't want to give, that there'll be enough witnesses.
Yeah.
We need to talk. Well, no, let's talk about this. Did you take any of the situational environmental awareness classes that GMT gave?
Yeah, I was there for all of them.
Yeah. But do they talk about that during your classes?
Yeah.
Environmental awareness and so forth?
Yeah, we literally did ones about, like, breaking away someone pushing from you.
Yeah.
So,
That was
yeah.
the whole first few years of your karate, really.
Yeah,
it was
that's...
just breakaway, getaway, right?
Yeah, because that's what you need. You need that groundwork, and you need a good bait for a couple of years, and it takes years to build that bait for you to grow upon it.
Yeah.
Into being able to be able to put the art in martial arts.
To put the art in martial arts?
Yeah.
It's like...
To do the techniques that you definitely should never do in a self-defense situation. You never want to do punches in a self-defense. You want to use palm heels and stuff.
Well, self-defense is about getting away.
Yes. But when it escalates, you want to use more knees and stuff.
Yeah.
Than anything in low kicks, other than, like, the high kick some people can do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And also, like, I know how to, like, react for when a gun is pointed at me. I don't have the speed yet that I need to, though, but...
Well, pretty much if a gun is pointed at you, you say, yes, sir.
No.
Here's everything.
You jump and you put it up, and you want to get it out of their hand as quickly as possible. If it's an active shot, you need to get that shot into the air.
Okay, I'm going to trust you on this.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we learned, like, how to get the gun up when it fired.
Yeah.
Basically at, like, arm range from you.
Yeah. Okay.
So point blank.
Well...
Not far range, like in a school shooting situation.
Yeah.
That sadly happened way too often where we live.
Where?
In the United States.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that correction. There hasn't... God bless, so we'll jinx it all and it'll happen next week. But I thought maybe you heard about some things that I haven't.
Yeah,
here's what we need to do. You've kind of got me on panic mode right now.
Sorry.
We need to play a game. We have not played a game in a long time.
Sorry.
So do you want to do movies or music? What is there a game that you want to play?
I don't know.
Even when I want to talk this through.
Yeah.
Okay, other people, this is a parent, one of the emphases of this is a parent talking to his kid so that he can understand things. Even when I took karate, it was, if there's a gun, you do everything possible to de-escalate the situation.
Yes.
So, do they talk about that?
Yes.
Okay.
But when we dealt with when that gun had fired at point blank at you.
Well, if that gun is fired point blank at you, you're dead.
You have 0.5 seconds to get it up in the air. You have zip time to avoid it.
So you have to be, for this all to go, all right, real quick. Please, no one practice what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Please, we're not trained professionals. There's no black belt in this car. There's nobody that has been trained in police procedure in this car. Everything that we're talking about right now is conversational. Please don't practice it. The DWO Podcasting Transcended Media Esquire. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, for that to work, when a person pulls a gun at you, you're looking at their finger the entire time?
Looking at specifically where they have it placed in the holster.
Yeah.
And you're waiting for that giant noise to ring out.
What?
You're waiting, like, for that millisecond right before the giant
So
pop-up happened.
what?
And this is like handgun situation.
So how you got to be the Flash to get that?
Yeah,
Right.
but we're also going from hands up. So we are closer to their hands than they think we are, pretty much.
So pretty much, as soon as you see a gun, one, you're trying to get as close as possible.
No, we're trying to get away. This is when it escalates to gunfire.
Okay.
We are in the point that, okay, we've tried everything.
Yeah.
It has escalated. A gun is being sought actively. We need to get it out of their hands.
So the gun's already out, and he's firing. And most of the, God bless, don't give me the sexism, most of the time it's a he. And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the view listeners.
Most of the time it's a cisgender white man.
Yeah.
Let's be even more specific than that.
Yeah. So as soon as the gun's in play, you, in the matter of safety of other people, you're trying to get as close as possible.
Yeah, and we're trying our best to de-escalate the situation.
Okay.
This is when we have tried our hardest, but it's going off and we need to put it in the air.
Okay. So, in order to do
We
that,
also have...
you're not trying to grab their arms. You're trying to push his arms up.
Yeah, we're not going for the gun. We're going to get his arms up in the air.
Yeah.
For it to add minimal damage to other people as possible.
So while you're pushing the arms up in the air, let's say first shot, his arms go up in the air. Do you go to the knees or something? Do you try to take them down?
You knee strike, and that's when you go to get the gun out of his hands.
Yeah.
And get it onto the ground if you don't know how to fire it.
Because you've now got them in a space where that they are off balance.
Yeah. And also, highlight, underline, if you don't know how to use a gun, don't fire the gun.
Well,
you need to get it out of the way as quickly as humanly necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, the goal is to get that out of play.
And we haven't been able to go back over these things in a while.
But it's a part of your final test, though, huh?
No.
No?
We haven't been able to go over it for a while. And it is also, the black belt test is pretty much laying on traditional stuff.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to go crazy fun with traditional forms and sparring.
Okay. So now, let me ask you.
Yeah.
A one-on-one situation, back alley, Bruce Thomas Wayne situation. What do you do? You see him going for a gun? Do you aggress or do you run away?
That is a getaway situation because you're seeing it. But you're also distance away, and that's when you call 911 and you stay as far away as possible with eyes on it.
So in fight or flight, they're really training you to fight.
Yes.
Yeah. So
because all of our through all intermediate rates and our beginning rate, we're learning when it's time to get away.
Yeah.
With where I'm at now, we are learning, hey, this is when it has escalated and you're gonna have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is when...
all right. That's...
Here.
All of this conversation is scaring the shit out of me, but now it's making sense.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to be honest. Fucking shit scaring the hell out of me right now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Advanced levels is when you learn how to de-escalate as quickly and as harmlessly as possible. And you also learn, okay, this is when it's escalating, and we're gonna have to escalate the amount of force we're using to end this in a peaceful manner.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to use the same breakaway from your dad grabbing you and a stranger aggressively grabbing you.
Yeah.
you're not going to use the same force.
Well, but what
They're
if your dad's
different.
an asshole? Would you use
Yeah.
the same force as a...
Yeah.
Okay.
If your dad is jokingly,
Yeah.
but the second it escalates fully to harm, that's when you start using combatives.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
What have you been doing in class that has helped you with the combative?
We are focusing more on breakaways, and in the cohort specific classes we're working on, like, here's how you quickly when someone throwing a punch, here's how you quickly slide around into elbow striking them in the back of the head.
Yeah. So
and not letting that punch land.
So everybody that makes fun of karate people breaking boards that aren't never going to fight back at them, when you break a board, you're actually practicing the force and the speed that you need to knock another person off balance, right?
Yes.
That's the reason that you break boards. It's about power and force.
And every time we do pad hitting.
Yeah. It's about power and force.
Yeah.
So, has there been, because I'm going to be honest, I don't understand contactless sparring. I don't understand how they do the scoring. Is there a point that you ever do contact sparring?
No.
Why not? Because that's also a part of the situation, right?
It is a controlled setting. We do not want anyone to get hurt.
Uh-huh.
That's why, when I was younger, that person got kicked out of that tournament because they physically told their students, hey, go and make contact and make an impact.
To you?
In sparring, yes, the one dozo when I was a blue jacket.
Uh-huh. I don't remember being in a fight that someone got disqualified.
Because they didn't.
Oh.
They
should have been?
Yeah. So we use contactless because we're in a training situation.
Yeah.
We do not actively want to hurt each other.
Yeah.
And when we do contact, it's like a little boop.
Yeah.
On your arm.
Yeah.
We don't want to actually do any force when we're sparring.
No, that's true.
Especially, I'm going to clarify that, especially testing sparring.
Yeah.
Because you're also trying to show off and do jump kicks and stuff.
And you can kill somebody.
And also, highlight, underline, you don't want to do stomp kicks in a self-defense. You don't want to do jump kicks in a self-defense situation.
Because you might fall down.
Yeah, and you want to keep your feet as planted as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we do it contactless, because it's also like, this is a safe situation, you're not going to get hurt. And it's also, like, on black belt testing, make the point of how close can you get without hitting someone. It's also about targeting.
Well, okay. That's fair.
On a fully moving target.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you one thing about making contact. There's only one time that I've been really mad at you at karate. Is that there used to be another student that bullied you around and made contact with you a lot. And I begged you to hit him back. And you wouldn't do it. Why? Explain to me that. I guarantee if you would have hit him back, he would have stopped.
Because when it gets to bullying, it's not that person needing to get over themselves. And it's easier to rub it off.
Yeah.
Then, if it did move to punching, full contact, that would only escalate the situation.
Yeah.
And probably make that contact harder. And you don't want to feed that behavior.
Well, That's very Bruce Lee of you.
And
I'm
it's
proud.
also called that person was not mature enough for.
For what they were doing,
Right.
and probably still isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Let's do another commercial.
Come down to the Apollo Theater in the West End for the guy who doesn't like musicals. Yeah.
All right.
I don't care. Free advertisement for Team Star.
Yeah, we're really pro Team Star Kids.
Yeah.
So let's make all this talk. Let's make all this fit into our topic as LGBTQI plus allies, because you just made a really good point. If you return fire, it doesn't work.
It did not help, and it's been proven multiple times that it did not help.
I have been in a lot of settings lately of people that want to know how to do the kill shot on somebody that is misusing scriptures or verbally attacking them, when sometimes the best thing to do is to rub it off and walk away.
Yet.
And the phrase that you want to use moving forward is brushing it off, because rubbing it off is not what you mean to say.
Yeah, or at least dealing with it peacefully.
Yeah.
And when we get into verbal arguments,
Yeah.
we know with these people, they're going to get loud.
Yeah.
You need to keep, during those situations, keeping a very calm voice.
Yeah.
And keeping your tone pretty much calm. You cannot let them manipulate the tone that you were using.
Yeah.
Because we are in a time right now that everything matters. Down to what tone you are using to make an argument.
Absolutely.
And tone always matters when making an argument, though.
And it really does, because there is a way. Because even you can have a calm voice, right? But you can sound like a patronizing douche while you're doing it. But there is that Mr. Rogers tone that you really need to have in things.
We need to master the Mr. Rogers tone. Yeah. We need to master the Benjamin Sisko tone. Mm-hmm. We need to remember that these people are people.
Yeah.
And they are in a place in their life that they cannot see are outside of themselves.
Yeah.
And we need to help open those doors. But opening those doors aggressively will never help.
Yeah.
Proof I'm going to use.
Or slamming a door shut.
Yeah, door slamming. Yeah. Or cutting them off is also a good way, but I'm also going to use Pastor Judd for a second. He went through that whole film trying to find the most peaceful way to de-escalate a situation between people accusing him, and he kept calm the whole time, except with Mr. Blanc.
Yeah.
When he could freak out and stretch, but whenever he was interacting with them, he kept as calm as humanly possible.
So for all of you listeners that may not know what Single H is talking about, that he's talking about one of the main characters in the newest Knives Out movie. Yes. Please watch it; it's great.
Yes, I really hope they come out with Knives Out t-shirts and stuff.
I'm sure you could find one.
Because I also want a shirt with my favorite gay detective on it.
Fair enough. Yeah, that works. So I think that was a great podcast today.
Yeah, sorry to stress you out.
Well, no, because for me, I'm just going to be honest. I don't know. If I was you, if I was with you in a situation, my goal is to be between you and the shooter. That's my goal.
My goal is to always de-escalate the situation.
Yeah.
What I would be driving is the if it has all gone to humanly sit
Yeah.
level.
And then if I can get close enough that I can get in on them, there will be some form of a suplex done. I something that I have their arms combined and to take them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Just to think about you in those situations, it worries me as your dad.
But
And
sadly, we are in a time in history that we have to.
and I'm glad you know that. I'm
And
glad
we
that
shouldn't have to.
I'm glad that is he a master yet?
I don't know.
Master P.
Yeah, he's probably a master, but he prefers us using.
Mister.
Yeah.
But what level are you when you get to master? Is it 6, 7?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I would expect probably level 3 because that's when you stop texting and you let move up.
Yeah. Based on it's more of merit.
Yeah. And the testing board going, oh, you have made a lot of positive saves.
Yeah.
When that is when Black Belt stopped being mostly about the physical things and becomes...
Perfecting it.
Yeah, perfecting it and seeing the good that happened through it.
Okay. Well, go ahead and plug yourself.
Go check out the Single H Art Show YouTube and the Redbubble currently. I will figure out a way to get things moved over to TeePublic.
I have some ideas for some stickers. I might work on them today while you are.
I still want to work on the Rolling Green sometime. I think I might do that.
I think that
One
we
day
absolutely
before.
need to have some Rolling Greens t-shirts.
The internship. I know how I want it to look.
Well, describe it. We got a few more seconds.
'Cause I always think of it like Petting Green, a stone, a gravestone for one of the holds. Then you have the golfer, and then you have in fonts over on like a very beautiful traditional font overhead.
Yeah.
Rolling Green, Gotham Cemetery.
Yeah.
And then in like a whipped green background on the bottom where you get your whole N1, your plate for your whole N1 Rolling
Your
Green.
whole 4-1?
Yeah, whole
Yeah.
4-1 Rolling Greens.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, that's how I always think about it.
Well, that was the Single H show for this week.
Your name is?
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is?
The Single Eight. And reminder, Martha Davids loves all of ya.